So yeah, we meet again, but this time we're at Steers Civic Center, and today I'm here with
Hello, hello, it's your boy Erickson. Hello, hello.
the guy who uses bots for Instagram followers. So, anyways, today I have like a few questions that I wanna ask you. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, so I have a few questions I want to ask you regarding the country we're living in. Although we don't have, I mean, he doesn't have papers, but I'm fully South African, as you guys know. So I want to ask what. So I want to ask, what do you think on the current state of South Africa, economic state?
First of all, he's lying. I have papers. He doesn't. Okay, thank you. Secondly, the economic state of the country. Well, to be honest, when you compare it to most African countries, it's actually quite good. Like people do complain because of corruption. It seems as if the economic state isn't that good. But I think for the standard of Africa, South Africa is a leading light. The currency, economic like standard of the country is decent. It's not good, of course. Like it could be better, because as African countries, we like to look at European countries. We like to look at America. We like to look at China, Russia. We want to be with the big boys, but we need to understand, because of the history of Africa and everything that like the country has gone through, South Africa, for its past, for what it's gone through, it's actually in a decent spot. It's in a decent space. So I think financially the country is doing okay. I mean, obviously, it could be better if you remove corruption and all sorts of things like that. But ultimately, economically, it's in a good place. That's just my opinion.
Okay, so since we're focusing on the economic state for today's video, so I wanted to ask, what do you think is lacking in South Africa, like business-wise? There's a lot of businesses, there's a lot of like fast food, there's a lot of like fashion and all that. So I wanted to ask, what do you think people are gonna have a problem with, like creating new businesses to compete against this? What are your thoughts on like people are planning to open up new businesses, and how would they go about competing with the existing big brands?
I think the thing is that people don't want to offer services, they want to offer products. The problem with offering products is that I may sell a certain product, you may sell the same product, but because I've been around longer, you wanna buy from me because I have more experience. I think what will make you stand out is thinking outside the box and providing a service that's only unique to you. What I mean is that look at yourself, look at your talents. There has to be something that only you can provide. So the best way to stand out is to first of all, when you start a business, yes, okay, providing a product is the safe bet because people need that product. But if you really want to compete, focus more on services, providing certain services that other people do not have. So I think that's the best way. That's what's lacking, I think. There aren't many like innovative businesses that provide services like, I mean, like imagine providing a service where you build houses with recycled materials. I mean, not a lot of people do that. Imagine you can provide a cost-effective way of building houses while also helping the environment or things like that. Instead of like, okay, I'm going into construction, but now you want to sell bricks for these houses, but then there's another company there, established company already doing it. You're going to struggle. Why not try and going the same route, but like a different road? That's what I think.
Very true words, very true words. So I want to ask, now regarding like businesses, do you think South Africa's youth is ready to take on like the legacy that has been set by previous owners, like the people started like businesses and stuff? Do you think the youth in South Africa in general, not any other continent or country, like South Africa in general, is ready to put Africa on a good spot compared to other continents?
Unfortunately, I do not think so. Don't get me wrong, there are some bright young people in South Africa. The problem with the young people of South Africa is that they're too entitled. I feel because of what happened June 16, 1966, we often take that for granted, and now we rest on our laurels, and then we're just too relaxed. We don't think outside the box. We don't desire to change things. All we do is complain. We look at the government. We look at but you see, there's no jobs. You have to make something for yourself. I feel like until we realize the potential we have as young people and actually act on it and stop sitting around and waiting for handouts, then I don't think so. The potential is there. It's the mindset. If we fix our mindset as young people of the country, then definitely, I mean, why not? We have all the resources, but you can give a man a stick, but if the man doesn't know how to start the fire, there will be no fire. We have the sticks. Can we start the fire? That's the thing.
Okay, you heard the man himself. I have nothing to add, nothing to remove, all true. So I wanted to ask, which industry do you think is leading the South African economic market right now? Is it the fashion industry, food industry, and what can be like done to make it more, to make it a very good tool for the youth, so that they can also like learn from the bigger people who are on the big stage, so that after retiring they can like take over like on that specific market.
I think currently the market that's leading South Africa economically is still mining because of all the resources. But I feel like as a younger generation we have no interest in mining. So I think currently the one that's rising up quickly is probably fashion, I believe. So with fashion, I think just try to be innovative. Look at the work ethic of the people before us, those in the mining industry, and try to apply it in the fashion industry. It's not going to be the same because it's different challenges, of course. But me, I'm a man of mindset. I think before you achieve anything in the physical, you have to achieve it in your mind. What you believe is what you'll achieve. Amen. Thank you.
Okay. Last question. Do you think the politics is doing any justice to businesses in South Africa? Like in whichever way like you think of this. Do you think politics is actually like making businesses go further for South Africa's economy to get better or not?
The problem is the country is divided. The country is divided and parties look after their own. What I mean is that the ANC will look after the interests of those that support the ANC alone. So they'll focus and help those businesses alone. What I mean, I'm talking about racism. Yes, racism. Racism. EFF, you are racist. Don't cancel us. But I do feel because of certain challenges such as racism, favoritism, corruption, we're not really helping businesses grow that much, unfortunately. So the political issues do impact the growth of the country in terms of the businesses and economically. So I feel it's a negative effect currently, but that can always be fixed. So yeah, that's what I think.
Let me make sure it's recording. Yeah. So my other question is obviously like still regarding South Africa. Do you think South Africa, in how many years do you think South Africa will be a country which will make like Africa proud? Because currently there's a lot of controversies and stuff. There's a lot of like things that's going on in South Africa. So I wanted to ask, in how many years or what will it take South Africa to make Africa a proud continent, so that other continents that think less of Africa will actually see that Africa is somehow a better continent in other stuff?
I think it's been 31 years since the end of apartheid, and I think people thought that the country at this stage would be in a much better position than it is right now. So how long do I think till South Africa can truly make Africa proud? I think another 30 years, honestly. No, like don't get me wrong, there's potential, but there's still way too much things we need to fix. But I think we're not far off. I'm joking, not 30, maybe 15 to 20. We just need to deal with our issues selectively, one by one. And when we do that, then surely we can put Africa on the map, We can put Africa on the map. Technologically, fashion-wise, even in sport. There's so many ways that we can make an impact. So I do think maybe 15 to 20 years, and then, yeah, that's what I think.
So many people obviously like think they can achieve things on their own, like to like let's say to raise their like status, financial status, and all that. So how efficient is religion to like religion in building up like your financial goals or whatever to build up your life and stuff? Because other people think it's all about like you achieving it on your own and the economy and all that, but they don't know how much of an of a thing if religion plays in your life. So can you just explain what are your inputs on religion to building your financial life?
Well, I mean, obviously, not everyone is religious, so it's not like we're trying to force it on you. But I do believe that religion plays a very important role in your growth, not only financially, but as a person in general. In terms of helping yourself grow in status and like financial status and financially and like your impact in this world, I do feel like religion is important, because what it does is that even when things go wrong or when things get tough, your faith will help you stand firm, you know, despite all the difficulties, despite all the challenges that may come. Having that faith, that belief in a divine creator, that belief in someone that you know, okay, though a storm may come, at the end of the day, God has got me, you know, God has got my back, God has a plan for me, God is by my side, He'll never leave or forsake me. It will help you a lot, because there will be challenges. It's not always going to be rosy. It's not always going to be easy. To those people that have achieved success very easily without any challenges, God bless them, they've been blessed. But for a lot of people, you can ask all the successful people, they'll tell you, I used to be down here, but now I'm up here. And a lot of people put that down to their faith, because when things were tough, when they felt like they could never go up, they stood firm to their faith. So I do think it helps a lot. It's important, and I'd strongly advise anyone that wants to make a success of themselves to like cling on to, I don't know what your religions may be, but personally I have God and I trust in God. I believe in God. No matter what, I know He's got my back. He has me in the palm of His hand, and His plan for me is perfect, despite any challenge that may come. So I think it's important, and I think everyone should have a divine figure that they look up to, especially God. Trust God. It's the only God. Amen. Jesus is King.
Amen. Amen. Jesus is King, truly. So yeah, it's been a very good video with a very good input from him. I chose him because he used to be like, he used to be the best learner in Magbos High School, according to statistics. Yeah. So
If you look at the Docker community, then yes.
Yeah, anyways, thank you guys for watching a lot. I want to put this IG handle so you can go follow. No, I'll put mine so that you can go follow me, because our goal is to beat him, because it's like 3,000 ahead of me. So let's 4,000 actually, like, but come on, yeah. So thank you for having me. Thank you for allowing me to have you to share like this words of wisdom and all that. I hope people get inspired and actually learn and get knowledge from everything that we're talking about today. Thank you. Yeah.